Oh man, guys, I was like on my way here, like rushing to get here, right on the subway, eating my dinner, like a sandwich, and this guy just like randomly came up to me and he just like, he studied me up and down, right, and he was just like, "Excuse me, are you a bum?" I stopped and I was like, "What did you say?" And he was like, "Well, you sure are enjoying that sandwich. Did somebody buy that for you?" Yeah, and I like, I kind of wanted to get angry at him, but we were on the subway, so he might be crazy. So I just sort of stared him down for a second, and eventually he got off the train. And then I started thinking about what he told me. I started seeing where he was coming from, because I did spend 300 pennies to get on the fucking train. And it's weird, like when you spend 300 pennies on anything, like even though it's legal currency, you still feel like you have to come up with an explanation on why you're spending the 300 pennies. Like when I was dumping those 300 pennies into that TTC bucket, I was looking the guy directly in the eye saying, "Just clean my room." Found 300 pennies under my bed, asked myself, what am I gonna do with these? Guess I'll take a train ride. And wonder how I'm gonna get home. Things are tough for me financially lately. Actually, I'm living with a 66-year-old man who is not my father. Yeah. It's just a 66-year-old and a 31-year-old who have fallen upon hard times, guys. And it's cool, like he's an alright guy to like hang out with and just chat to, but he's got this one problem where he pees with the door open. And like, the bathroom is directly beside my bedroom, so it can get kind of gross. And I had this girl over a few weeks ago, right? And I don't have a girl over that often, so when I do, I want to make it special so that she comes back, and at about 2 a.m., we're both simultaneously awoke by the sound of this man pissing. And I have to save the situation, right? So I'm holding her close, right? And I whisper into her ear, I'm like, "Oh yeah, my roommate pees with the door open. And because he's 66, he's gonna do it 5 more times. And also because he's 66, he makes this sound before he goes. He goes, "Hit!" I told that joke to my sister. I tried to make her laugh. She didn't laugh. She's in nursing. She was just like, "Yeah, you have to tell your roommate to get a prostate exam." So I have to be that guy. Like, most of us just have to tell our roommates to do their dishes. I have to tell my roommate he might have cancer. Oh man, like I said, I'm 31, and being like the way I am, it's getting harder and harder to hang out with my 31-year-old friends. Like they're all getting married, they have houses, they have real jobs, they have wine and cheese parties, guys. I go over to their wine and cheese parties, I bring 2 40s of Maximum Ice, and they just look at me and go, "Roberts, what the fuck are you doing? We have a baby now." It was funny, my friend Carly actually got knocked up by her husband, and like just instinctively, right, I was like, "Dear God, what are you gonna do?" And she gave me the sternest look, and she was just like, "Well, Roberts, I think we're gonna buy a crib and put it in the guest room." What did you think we were gonna do with it, you fucking asshole? She stormed out of the room. Man. Carly and I got off to kind of a bad start though. We met in 2002 at a Halloween party, and she came running up to me and she like had this giant smile on her face, and she was just like, "Guess what I'm dressed up as?" And I had never seen Sailor Moon, so I had no idea that she was not the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. The rest of the party, I was just that guy who called Carly fat. What kind of idiot am I to like actually think that a 19-year-old girl is going to want to dress up for Halloween as the 2-story monster that terrorized New York City in the movie Ghostbusters? Just picture that scene, just like her in front of her mirror putting her costume on and thinking the boys are going to go nuts. Terrible in social situations. Like I'm terrible when I see somebody I like. I can't just go up to a girl that I like and say hello. I have to get myself really drunk first. Instead of just saying hi, I headbutt them. Not hard, just not letting know I'm there. Yeah. 60% of the time, they just walk away without saying anything. 39% of the time, they get angry. But 1% of the time, I get to make out with them. Yeah. Until they regain consciousness. And all this, guys, all this just because I can't go up to her like and say, "Ma, you're looking lovely. Care if you have this dance, or maybe go see a movie sometime, or build the courage to maybe hold your hand. And once I hold on, won't be offended if I let go to grab my drink." Just want to hold a girl at night, you know, and know that she'll be there when I wake up. I don't want to call me when she's going to be late, or just tell me that she misses me. But I do not want an ugly girl. Not because I'm shallow, but because my friends are, guys. And it's because of this that, because of all these reasons, that I never really see myself getting married. But just in case, I've been practicing. And what I do is, like, I have at home this bag of sugar, which I've labeled wife. And what I do is I take my wife, I take her into the bathroom, I put her on the cupboard, or on the counter, and then I proceed to wash the bathtub, guys. And when I'm finished, I don't ask for any thank yous. I just take my wife, I put her in the cupboard, and I go back to bed. In the morning, my wife helps me make my coffee. And every 2 months, I have to get a new wife, which leads me to my theory that I think no relationship is meant to last because eventually there's no sugar left to give. I know. Don't worry, guys. I won't leave you on that somber note. I'm just going to... Any of you guys watch Storage Wars? Yeah. You like it? Yeah. Keep watching it because, like, in an upcoming episode, they open up one of those storage units and they find me. It's a good one, guys. They don't just auction me off, they just all team up and spend a half an hour trying to get me off the property. Anyways, guys, it's been Chris Roberts. Thanks a lot.